This week on the Jaguar Week in Review, elementary reporter S03E07 went to the elementary school to talk to Tessa Schoenberg and Whitney Anderson about what LEGO League is. Community reporter Trevor Hubert sat down with a few students and the owner of the Red Onion to see if they are excited for the up-and-coming season. Sports reporter Jackson Peter was able to sit down with head coach Matt Goodwin and a couple of the players of this year's golf team. The Jaguar Week in Review starts now. Good morning, BBE, and welcome to the Jaguar Week in Review. I'm Christian Benz. This up-and-coming Monday, April 15th, will be a busy one. First, school will be in session due to the shortened week. Baseball has a home game against Painesville at 4:30. Softball has an away game at Painesville at 4:30, and there will be a school board meeting at 7:30 p.m. Monday night. Tuesday, April 16th, track has a home meet at 4 p.m., and baseball has a home game against Hancock at 4:30 p.m. Friday, April 19th, there will be no school due to Easter break. Now, on to news. This week, elementary reporter S03E07 went to the elementary school to talk to Tessa about LEGO League, an after-school activity where kids can build and play with Legos on Tuesdays and Thursdays after school.
Tessa Schoenberg works at the elementary and foresees what happens in LEGO League and what kids are doing. We sat down with her and learned a few things about LEGO League.
LEGO League is just the class that kids can come and explore with Legos. We have sets that they can actually build. We also have free Legos that they can just build whatever they want. They can look at a book or they can just free build.
We asked what Tessa's thoughts are on the LEGO League class.
I like it. It's not structured, so kids can kind of come use their imagination, use their creativity. So I like that we can offer something like that to them. This round, actually, we have a lot of kids. We have 19 kids signed up this time. Otherwise, it usually ranges right around that 13 to 15 range.
We also asked her why they offered the LEGO League class.
It's a class that always runs. Kids really look forward to it, and they always ask, when are you going to run the next one? So we keep offering it.
Talking to one of the kids in LEGO League, we asked Whitney what she did during LEGO League and what her favorite things to do in LEGO League are.
We usually build Lego sets from the boxes, and then we have these little creatable Lego sets that you can build whatever you want. I like to build Lego Girl Lego sets.
Reporting for Jaguar Week in Review, I'm S03E07.
LEGO League is open to students in kindergarten and up, and offered all year round. If you would like to get in on the fun, you can get more information from Tessa Schoenberg at the elementary school. Despite the sudden snowstorm across the region, the Red Onion has opened this past week for the summer season, and many people are excited for it. Trevor Hubert sits down with the owner and some loyal customers.
When driving into Belgrade from the east, there's one place that usually stands out, and driving from the west, it's the last thing you'll see on the way out. That place happens to be the Red Onion. It's a small restaurant that many people enjoy, especially the students from BBE. They love the variety of food and ice cream that is served.
Usually my go-to is the hickory burger and french fries, just because I like barbecue sauce and bacon on my burgers.
My favorite thing to order at the Red Onion would be an Oreo swirl.
Deb and John Wander currently own the Red Onion and have been at it for 16 years now. They've had a knack for finding student workers and keeping them around for each season that the Red Onion is open. One of these workers is a junior named Maria Jackson, who has been at the Red Onion for a decent time now.
I've been working at Red Onion for almost 3 years.
She also enjoys meeting different members of the community at work.
I like working at Red Onion. It's fun to see all the community members.
The Red Onion has been a staple of Belgrade and the community, and students seem to love it. From the food to the great service, they don't really have any negative things to say about it.
Probably because it's just good food. I like the Red Onion because you get a lot of food, and it's a little more expensive, but it makes it feel like a bit of a reward for going there.
Deb also hopes to keep the business for a little while longer before she's ready to give it up and call it quits.
Well, I don't want to own it the rest of my life. I don't know how soon I'll sell it.
The Red Onion continuously has the support of the community and looks to be successful for a long time. It has become a staple of Belgrade and will continue to be a town favorite. Reporting for the Jaguar Week in Review, I'm Trevor Hubert.
The Red Onion is open every day from 11 to 8 until June when they have extended hours. So there's always time to get a bite to eat or a sweet treat. Jackson Peter met with golf coach Mr. Goodwin to discuss this year's outlook.
With spring sports in full swing, I got a chance to sit down with head coach Matt Goodwin to see what the outlook for the 2019 boys golf season looked like.
Well, last year we graduated 7 seniors actually. I do have a couple guys with a little bit of varsity experience, but for the most part, we're going to be starting over this year. We've got a lot of 7th, 8th, 9th graders in the program. I'm looking forward to a few of them getting on the varsity roster. So, you know, we might not be where we were at the last couple of years, but I think we got a couple kids that are going to work hard and really like to golf. So, you know, the season outlook, we're going to look to hopefully improve as we move throughout the season.
With the surprise dumping of snow, getting outside is difficult, especially with wet grass and soft greens.
Well, with any spring sport, we've been inside the first couple weeks. It is what it is. We kind of get over it. We know it's going to affect us, but for the most part, we'll be inside the first couple weeks. We'll still hit a little bit here or there. As soon as we can get outside, we'll get outside. It's a lot nicer to be able to play holes than hit into a net. So it'll affect us a little bit, but for the most part, we're used to it. We know it's going to happen, so we'll be fine.
There's a lot to look forward to as a head coach, especially with young players looking to try golf.
Like I said, we have a lot of younger kids that I think are into golf. They like to golf, and they've put some time in, so I'm looking forward to watching them progress this year. Like a new crew, hopefully that they're able to step up to the varsity level and continue to get better as what they've done in the last few years.
With young players being a huge help, I talked to a couple of them, Spencer Lundberg and Brady Schwinghammer, to see how they felt about the upcoming year.
Feeling pretty good. We have a lot of people this year, so we should be able to do something well.
Younger kids will often join an activity because it piques their interest, although the actual activity may not be the only reason.
Getting food after. Always nice after a 9 or 18 hole meet to get some food. It feels great.
Everyone has a strength in their sport. In golf, it can be the driver, short game, or putting.
Probably my short game, so chipping, and then putting is obviously second. My driving will be my third.
When Coach Goodwin says young, he means young. I also was able to talk with 8th grader Brady Schwinghammer to see his thoughts as well.
I'm feeling pretty good. We lost 6 seniors last year. 5 of them were part of the varsity team, but feeling pretty good.
In golf and in all other sports, people will play for more than just the game.
Probably golfing you get to golf with like 4 or 5 people, so just making friends probably.
Reporting for the Jaguar Week in Review, I'm Jackson Peter.
Thank you for that report. That's all the time we have for this week's episode. There will be no episode next week due to the holiday break. Be sure to follow us on YouTube and subscribe to the Jaguar Week in Review on iTunes and Google Play Store.